This is out of a book called Christian Education, page 73. Satan has ascribed to God all the evils to which flesh is heir. He has represented him as a God who delights in the suffering of his creatures, who is revengeful and implacable. It was Satan who originated the doctrine of eternal torment as a punishment for sin, because in this way he could lead men into infidelity and rebellion, distract souls, and, this is interesting, dethrone human reason. Because you can't believe that and still be a reasonable thinking person and believe in a God of love. You have to not think about it. And I've talked to Christians from basically all denominational groups around the world, and those who hold to this view, when I bring up this contradiction, they inherently always fall back on, well, God's ways aren't my ways. We can't discern the mysteries of an infinite God. We just take that on faith. In other words, they are demonstrating that they won't think about it. They're dethroning their own reason. How about this one? God loved the world so much that he sent Jesus. And then he killed Jesus, because if he didn't kill Jesus, he'd kill you. You say, nobody teaches that. That's exactly what is taught in penal substitution theology, that God on the cross, for justice' sake, put all the sins on Jesus and then punished Jesus in our place, venting the divine wrath on him and taking his life instead of our life, and you accept the payment, he won't vent his wrath on you and he won't kill you now. They just don't use that language. They try to hide it in theological jargon. How about relics? Just got back from Europe. Saw several amazing architectural structures. Notre Dame, Sacré-Cœur, Sainte-Chapelle, some of these amazing cathedrals, unbelievable. But we also heard the stories about how they came to be in the 12th century, and when Sainte-Chapelle was built. It was built to hold the relics. And the relics were pieces of the cross or pieces of some saint's bone or something like this. And it was taught that if you had a relic when you prayed, that relic would enhance your ability to have your prayers heard by God and acted on by God. This is what many people believed for many years. Jesus is in a building in heaven, interceding in a sanctuary. And when you pray, it goes up before him and he mixes your prayers with smoke. And that smoke and incense ascend before the Father, and he puts a little bit of his blood in there as well to purify your prayers, because your prayers are defiled, and it takes the blood of Jesus to purify them. And it sends before the Father, and the Father, when it's mixed with the incense and blood of Christ, will then accept your prayers. You haven't heard that one? Monday's lesson.